Hello, welcome to my channel, and today it's time for another Artstacks project, and I have just received my new papers from Heather of Artstacks, and these are lovely. And you see here quickie trees and leaves core stacks. I love them. I have used some of them before on my last project because I couldn't wait, so I downloaded them digitally. That was a hard word for me to say. So you can do that. You can choose if you want to have them sent for you or if you want to download them and print them yourself. Yeah, so I'm just choosing these cute whimsical leaves and flowers kind of, and I want to color them with my watercolors from Winsor Newton. And I am no expert at watercoloring, of course, but it's so much fun to do. You can just play with it. And yeah, like I said, you can download the files, but I like to have them in physical form because that way I can get the nice tissue papers for the quotes mostly, and for some of the motifs too. Some of the papers come in the cute thin tissue paper. So I'm going to use some of them today, but as you see, I'm just coloring in some of the leaves. Really simple here, and I of course fussy cut them, but I'm not going to show that on video. But here is a tissue paper with some trees that I want to use, and I'm using my homemade transparent gesso actually to add it. And now time for some watercolors in similar nuances to what I used for the leaves and flowers. So I hope you can keep up with me today. It's kind of quick paced here, fast paced, and yeah, I have a time limit, so that's why with my Artstacks videos. But I hope you can still appreciate the process. And look at those trees. I like that effect they had there. And now I'm going to add some black ink stamping with my text stamp, just for some nice interesting background maybe. And now it's time for the cutouts that I made before, and I'm just going to distress them a bit around the edges just to make them pop out a bit more, because I don't think I'm going to shade them further today. So this will be nice. And of course my glue is going to look at that, it's going to mess with me, but it's okay. I'm just going to add the flowers and the leaves randomly, as I always do. So not really much time to think about where to place them, because that's how I roll. So now it's time to add some of the nice quotes on tissue papers. And the first one is actually from William Shakespeare. "The earth has music for those who listen." Isn't that a nice quote? I know Artstacks always have those really pretty nice wordings and quotes that I really love. So now I'm going to add the rest of the leaves up in the corner, because why not, on top of each other. And another, or I think I'm going to add a few more words and quotes. It's got a nice one who says nature, and one who says breathe, and another quote, and this one says trees are poems that the earth writes upon the sky, I mean. And I'm adding it with my transparent gesso, and as you see, the tissue papers go really well into the background. Yeah, so now I'm just making some kind of lines or frames, if you want to call it that, around the edges with my fine liner pen, because why not? It kind of makes it a bit more, I don't know, cohesive or decorated, I don't know. You can do a lot of stuff with your fine liner. So this is nearly done. Just some white details with my Uniball Signo pen, and it's quite done. I'm just going to try to make some black splashes, but my Posca doesn't want to work today, so I'm using my black ink from Pureo, and then it's done. And I hope you will try to do something of your own and maybe visit Artstacks website. I'm gonna link it if you're interested in these papers. They have a lot of nice papers actually. So why don't you try? And stay safe out there. Bye.